Today, I'm going to be analyzing the music video for Out the Window by Kehlani. The music video was directed by Gabe Phoenix and Travis Colbert and is produced by Sam King. The song is about wanting to repair a relationship instead of throwing it away. My focus today is the movement. Across the video, movement shifts from isolation to control to emotional heaviness and then finally to this emotional release. My argument today is that Out the Window uses R&B movement as a femme and queer language of accountability, longing, and care. In the first scene, Kehlani is alone in a phone booth. There's not much dancing in this scene, but it's still significant. She's only producing small movements like shifting weight or touching the face or holding the phone or leaning into the booth. The body looks contained, almost trapped. The stillness becomes emotional movement. Kehlani's body is holding regret, uncertainty, and vulnerability. This connects to femme and queer gaze because the camera is not just showing Kehlani as this object to look at, it's asking us to notice our feelings as well. In Kumar and Lee's introduction, queer and femme gazes are described as alternative ways of looking that move away from masculinist visual traditions. The phone booth scene also fits this late 1990s and early 2000s R&B nostalgia that critics noticed in the video. In the second scene, the movement changes completely. Kehlani's now in this blue, futuristic looking space with backup dancers. The choreography is synchronized, sharp, and controlled. Kehlani looks more like a leader here, and in contrast to the earlier phone booth scene, she is now surrounded by dancers. Complex reports that Kehlani acknowledged the video's nod to Aaliyah's Try Again set. That reference matters because Try Again is not just any R&B video, it comes from the Romeo Must Die soundtrack and features Jet Li, making it a part of a Black and Asian pop culture exchange. For this project, the connection is pretty useful because the class reading talks about how older Afro-Asian visual culture often centers around martial arts and masculinity and cross-racial male performance. Kehlani's video borrows from that early 2000s visual world but shifts it into a femme and queer R&B register. Instead of fighting, the bodies move together. Instead of martial arts and combat, we get choreography, rhythm, softness, and control. In the third scene, the video shifts into a red lit environment. The movement becomes a lot heavier. It feels slower and it just feels more grounded. Kehlani and the dancers move closer to the floor and the choreography just feels more intense. Compared to the blue scene, the movement is less about clean and controlled movements and rather about emotional weight. Rebecca Kumar's Trading Eyes helps us explain this scene because Kumar argues that femme visual culture can work as a countergaze. In her discussion of Beyoncé's Brown Skin Girl, Kumar describes femme visual culture as an alternative archive built through love, beauty, play, and care, rather than this male-centered militarized form of power. I would apply that idea here by saying that Kehlani's red scene turns femme movement into emotional labor. The body becomes the place where regret, desire, and accountability are made visible. In the final scene, Kehlani dances in the rain with other dancers. This is the part of the music video where it feels like an emotional release. The movement is more open and fluid than before, and it's not just because of the rain. The rain changes how the choreography feels. It makes the body look less controlled, more natural, and more exposed. Rated R&B specifically points to the payphone scene, the miniature world sets, the leather styling, the singing in the rain parts, very reminiscent of the video's late 1990s and early 2000s R&B nostalgia. Kumar and Lee describe queer and femme Afro-Asian visual culture as a space where intimacy, affiliation, solidarity, and mutual care can become visible. In the final scene, the choreography almost feels like those ideas become physical. The dancers are moving together and the rain turns emotional heaviness into release. Let me prove to you. The movement in Out the Window connects to Bay Area identity because Kehlani herself is a Oakland native whose creativity comes from both R&B and dance. Instead of presenting emotion through lyrics, the video uses the body as a storytelling tool. That connects to the Bay Area's tradition of expressive, hybrid, community-based creativity. It also connects to Blasian Bay Archive and the course concepts here because the video is a part of a larger visual history of Black and Asian exchange. The clearest example is Aaliyah's Try Again reference, but Kehlani changes that archive by centering femme and queer movement rather than masculine action or combat. Kehlani's movement centers on softness, vulnerability, and intimacy and care. The choreography becomes a way to show that emotion is not a weakness. It is a form of knowledge and connection. Out the Window shows that Bay Area connected R&B creativity can use movement to tell stories of vulnerability, accountability, and healing. Kehlani's choreography does more than just support the song, it also becomes the emotional language of the video, turning private heartbreak into collective release.